When the richest man in town tries to steal my inheritance, part 1/2. I thought I'd seen it all, but then I got a letter from the lawyer of my deceased great-aunt. She was one of the most successful businesswomen in our city, and I was supposed to inherit her entire fortune when she passed away. But as soon as I opened that envelope, I knew something was off. The terms were ridiculous, 50% going to me, but the other 50% split between two people, my cousin, Alex, and a complete stranger named Victor. I couldn't believe it. My cousin had always been jealous of our aunt's success, and now he was trying to get his hands on her money? And what about this random guy? I did some digging and found out that Victor was basically a broke-down artist who lived in his parents' basement. How could he possibly be related to my aunt? But as I read through the letter again, I realized that Alex had left out one crucial detail. The lawyer had included a clause stating that both Alex and Victor would have to agree on how to split the money before it was released. And what did Alex do next? He contacted me and told me that we needed to meet in person to discuss the arrangement. I was furious, but I knew I couldn't just ignore him. So I agreed to meet him at a local coffee shop. As soon as he walked in, I knew something was off. He was acting nervous and agitated, and for some reason, I felt like he was hiding something from me. I tried to brush it off as nerves, but deep down, I knew I was in trouble. And then Victor walked in with him. Or at least, that's what I thought. It turned out that Alex had acquired a business card for his supposed friend, complete with a fake ID and everything. My heart sank as he introduced us to Victor, who promptly smiled and said something that made my blood run cold. Part 2: I couldn't believe it. Victor started raving about how much money our aunt had left behind, and how he was going to use it to fund his artistic endeavors. Alex just sat there, smiling smugly as if he knew a secret that I didn't. I tried to keep my cool, but inside I was seething. How could they do this to me? Didn't they know who our aunt was? She had built her empire from the ground up, and now it was all being taken away from me? As the meeting went on, I realized that Victor was actually a complete joke. He didn't have any money, he wasn't even a real artist, he just liked to pretend. And Alex? Well, let's just say he had some explaining to do. I ended up walking out of there with more questions than answers, but one thing was for sure, I was not going down without a fight. I would uncover the truth about my aunt's will and make sure that justice was served, but little did I know, this was only the beginning of my journey into the dark underbelly of our city's elite.